Welcome everybody to another episode of the Jason Coleman Show. I'm here with Natalie and Avery, and we're excited to welcome you into our living room once again for what I believe is our 40th new show here in our living room over the past year. Avery, Natalie, how y'all doing?
I'm doing great. I'm just eating my snacks as I'm trying to eat their gummies. The whole applesauce.
Avery is eating his snack. If it's a Sunday afternoon, we're here making music and Avery is eating. So glad you're here with us for what's going to be a really fun day of music together. So, I think of myself first and foremost as a country pianist, and I believe the same could be said for my granddad, Floyd Cramer. And I really have a deeper appreciation for country music than probably any other style of music. I talk about country, and that may mean a little bit different to every one of you because it has really changed over the decades from its beginnings early in the 20th century all the way through the 50s. Some of you may think of country music as Garth Brooks and Trisha and George Strait. Some of you may think of Hank Williams and all the original great artists back in the 50s and 60s. But there are great songs to be found all across the spectrum. And so what I've thought I might do here over the next few weeks is to do what we're going to call a country gold episode of the Jason Coleman Show. And for each one, we'll take a different era or a different decade and highlight the best songs and some favorite songs from that era. And so today we're all about the country gold of the 1950s. Started off with El Paso from 1959. I Walk the Line, Johnny Cash, of course, 1956, which is ranked by Rolling Stone as the #1 country song of all time, maybe so. And then, of course, I'm Moving On, 1950, started off the decade. It actually was on the country charts at #1 for 21 weeks, which was a record all the way until just a few years ago. Florida Georgia Line broke their record. I'm Moving On had stood as the record at the most weeks at #1 for about 60 years, which is pretty crazy. This next song actually was #1 for 20 weeks, so 1 week shy of I'm Moving On, and it helped make an up-and-coming Ray Price a superstar. This is Crazy Arms. 16 Tons, love that one. Actually written by Merle Travis, the thumb picker guitar player up in Muhlenberg, Kentucky in the 40s, but it had its biggest success with, of course, Tennessee Ernie Ford in 1955. That song sold 20 million copies over the years, which is crazy. Here's one more now for you from 1955 as we continue our country gold, the 1950s. This one was made famous by the queen of country music, country's first female superstar, Miss Kitty Wells. And it's one I recorded actually last year on one of my Simply Piano albums. It's a great, timeless country song called Makin' Believe. There we go. Continuing our Country Gold Week with some Faded Love there. Of course, it was made most famous by Patsy Cline back in the 60s, a few years later, but it was originally written and released by Bob Wills, of course, in 1950. Right, Avery? Speaking of Patsy Cline, though, You know, her career got started in the 50s, even though most of her biggest hits were from 1961 through 63 when she had passed away. I'm going to play now what was her first major hit. Oh, hi. Well, you've got two puppies today. Everybody, it's Avery.
My sponsor, my puppy friend.
You sure do. Are you enjoying our country gold today? Yeah. You'd think the child never sleeps. Every time, I think the music just is so relaxing, isn't it, bud? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Are you going to keep listening? We got a song from Avery in a few minutes, right? Oh, yeah. You just wait and see. But Miss Patsy Cline's, I'm going to play now the very first song that was her biggest, or her first big hit in the beginning. It's a song she actually performed for the first time on the Arthur Godfrey Show in January of 1957. And I read that the audience loved the song so much when she performed it that their applause actually froze up and broke the applause meter. So needless to say, Patsy Cline won that competition on the Arthur Godfrey Talent Scouts, and her record label rushed to release this song as a single the following month. This one is Walkin' After Midnight. Avery's back there playing the drums, weren't you?
I played the drum, the flip-flop.
You sure did.
Really fast.
You sure did. I think, yeah, if we're not careful, y'all, not only do we have a piano player in Avery, we may have a drummer on our hands too, so get ready for that. Natalie and I are bracing for the day when we ever introduce a drum set into this house. You are. So there you go, Flip, Flop, and Bop by my granddad, Floyd Cramer, released in 1956, I believe it was. One of his first, or maybe after that, one of his first songs he wrote and recorded. And in fact, here we're spending our whole day in the 1950s, and that is when my granddad really got his start. He was playing in the house band of the Louisiana Hayride in the early 50s, mid 50s, and then moved from Shreveport to Nashville in 1955. And that's where his career really took off, playing with so many of the great artists. A lot of the artists I played for you so far today, he probably got his start on the Louisiana Hayride, just like they did right alongside them too. So neat to go back and revisit his earliest years here on our Country Gold Day. One more song here, and then we may see about a special guest who's itching to get up here and play more than just the drums. But one more song for right now. This is written back in the 40s by Red Stewart and Pee Wee King, but it saw its greatest success in 1950 to start off the decade with Patti Page. So from our home right here in Tennessee to wherever you are, it's the Tennessee Waltz. So a Sunday celebrating our country gold from the 50s would not be complete without a tribute, of course, to the great Hank Williams. And a Sunday show would not be complete also without our real star of the show. So to help us with our Hank Williams tribute, please welcome Mr. Avery Kramer Coleman. How you doing, big boy?
I'm doing great.
Are you just scooting over here real slowly like?
Yeah.
Yeah, what you doing back there?
I'm using my snack lunch.
That's right, all right.
I need to eat my sandwich, then I need to eat my cheese, and then the last snack will be a gummy.
Sandwich, cheese, and gummy. The food at our concerts is always very, very important. Mommy keeps you very well fed. So let's get to it then so you can go finish your lunch. Uh-oh. You okay? We've been practicing sneezing in our elbow. Thank you, Avery. That was very courteous of you. Okay, so let's sit here. We have a Hank Williams tribute from Avery, and for this one,
I'll be right there, and you be right
we're going to play musical chairs because Avery gets to actually sit up here, and I'm going to try to reach behind him.
My knees, Daddy.
Good job. We played this for you last year at some point, but you'll see Avery has gotten even better, of course he has, at our Hank Williams tribute. You ready, bud? Thumbs up? 2 thumbs up?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, what's the first song? What's the first song? Oh, here, let's get this off where you can't see yourself. You'll be staring. Okay, what's the first song, bud? Is it Your Cheating Heart?
It is my cheating heart.
Here we go, ready? Count it off.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That was awesome, awesome, awesome. Was that fun?
Yeah, that's fun.
Oh.
What was that last song?
What was that last song?
Heart.
Yeah?
Then
Second song?
Song is Jumpland, and then the next song was Take a Look at, and then the last song was I sounded like really fast.
Really fast. I was having to keep up with you.
F and the A.
Wow, that was awesome. Mommy, you want to come say hi to everybody? Here she is, the queen of country music right here. Boy, this has been quite a day, hasn't it?
Fun, Avery?
Those are the black notes, and those are the white notes.
That's right. Boy, what a day of country gold it's been. We're going to be excited to bring some more country gold to you here in the coming weeks. Every few weeks we'll have a country gold hitting a different era, and it'll be fun to go through all of the different years of country music. Thank you.
Covering your mouth.
That is very, very courteous of you right now, Avery. Thank you. That was a great job. You're a great cougher and a great sneezer. Hey, we thank you, as always, for watching. We got one more song before we go. Avery, you want to help me, or you want Daddy to play it?
Last date.
You want to help? Or you want to watch?
Let's watch.
Okay, Avery, you know, he knows when to go out on a high note. Really, we should probably stop after that one, but I'll always close here with one more bit of country gold. This one came at the very end of the 50s, released in 1960 by my granddad, Floyd Cramer. This is Last Date. Thank you all so much for tuning in, as always. Introducing my brand new EASYPLAY music box and music sticks. All you do is insert the stick, turn it on, turn it up. It's that easy. A brand new, easy way to listen to music anywhere, anytime. The EASYPLAY music box is a wireless portable speaker. It's small, but it packs a big sound, and it's easy enough that anybody can use it right out of the box. And it works great with these music sticks. Each music stick contains hours of piano music recorded by yours truly. When you want to change, you just unplug one and plug in a different one. And while the sticks are designed for this music box, they're USB, so you can plug them straight into your car's audio system as well. And as for the music box, it's simple, it's portable, it's just fun to use. And by the way, it's Bluetooth also, so on top of playing these music sticks, you can also play music wirelessly from your phone or device. So there you have it, my new EASYPLAY music box and Music Sticks, a brand new, easy way to listen to music anywhere, anytime. Order online at jasonmusicbox.com. Order over the phone at the number on your screen. Welcome to the Jason Coleman Show. It's great to have you tuned in today for a really great concert of 60s country gold. It's a piano concert today of some of the greatest country standards of all time, all of them from the 1960s. Now, if you've watched our show at all, or if you're familiar with me at all by now, you'll know that these songs are nothing new for me. I spend a lot of my time playing these great 60s country classics. In fact, that was really the heyday of my granddad, Floyd Cramer, as well as many of the other Nashville stars that he recorded right alongside. So I've got, I would say, quite a lot of great songs to pick from for this show today, don't I? Now, some of these today are going to be new performances, my first time playing them for you here on our show. Like I just opened our show with Mama Tried, Merle Haggard from 1968. But today I'm also going to pull some of my favorite 60s country songs out of the Jason Coleman Show vault from previous shows, so that we have a full lineup today of these timeless 60s country gold classics. So up next now, I'm going to play for you a song written by the great country songwriter Dallas Frazier, and it's been recorded by several artists through the years, but it was a #1 hit for Jack Green in 1966. And if any of you watched the 56th annual CMA Awards last week, a fun fact about this next song goes all the way back to the first ever CMA Awards back in 1967, when this song had a clean sweep. It won Single of the Year, Song of the Year, Album of the Year, and Jack Green won Male Vocalist of the Year. The song, There Goes My Everything. There goes my Well, if you're just jumping on board, welcome once again to the Jason Coleman Show. I'm Jason. Today is our 84th episode. Wow. And today's theme is 60s Country Gold. This actually is the latest in this Country Gold series of shows that I've been sharing with you over the last couple of years. I hope that today, and in all of these Country Gold episodes, that I'll give you just a good taste of what country music was like from each of these different eras. And remember too, you can go back and watch any of these previous Country Gold episodes, or really all of our previous episodes of the show, anytime on demand for free on Facebook, on YouTube, or the easiest way really is to go to my website, jasoncolemanmusic.com. You can click on the Jason Coleman Show there, and there's the whole lineup there listed for you of all of our previous shows that you can go back and watch. So let's get to more of our 60s Country Gold for now though. This next one from 1962, made famous by Skeeter Davis, and it's one of the rare songs, in fact it may be the only song, to ever reach the top 5 on the Billboard Country, R&B, Easy Listening, and Hot 100 charts. And it featured Floyd Cramer on the piano on the original record. Here is The End of the World. Well, we've had a lot of fun so far, a lot of great music for you, but our show today would not be complete without a special guest performance, right? And this one today is extra special. Now, as many of you know, it's been a big few months for our little boy, Mr. Avery Kramer Coleman. Not only did he start kindergarten, but he also started piano lessons at a music school nearby. Now, I know he's been playing piano since he was 2 years old, and you might be thinking after watching him all this time, why in the world does this kid need piano lessons? Well, I tell you, this is helping him learn to read music. It's helping him to learn all of the fundamentals, how to use all of his fingers properly. And it's always good to have someone who's not your parent to help you along too, right? You know, I did the same thing. I took lessons starting at age 5, not from my granddad, but from different piano teachers, and it made all the difference, I think, in how I grew up, you know, learning to love and play piano. And it made playing piano with my granddad that much more special. So we're hoping the same here for Avery. And so far, he's loving his lessons. He loves his teacher, Mr. Aaron. And just last weekend, Avery performed at his first ever piano recital. And we have some video. So here he is now, Mr. Avery Kramer Coleman.
Hi, I'm Avery, and today I will play Amazing Grace.
How about that? Avery got to pick his own song, by the way, for his recital. He and Mr. Aaron chose Amazing Grace. And did you notice also his very last note? Avery added a slip note to the end of his song all on his own. I promise I did not prompt him on it. I reckon he knew that's exactly how you end a song if you are a Kramer. And y'all know that I love sharing the piano bench with him here at home and out on stage, but at his recital, I love just getting to be a proud dad in the audience for a change. So we could not be more proud of our little boy who was growing up way too fast, Mr. Avery Kramer Coleman. Well, it's been quite a day here, hasn't it? Thank you as always for watching today's episode of the Jason Coleman Show. And remember, all of this that you're watching continues to only be made possible because of your support. Natalie and Avery and I are just continually blown away now, almost 3 years into this thing, by not just your generosity, but also your kindness, your encouragement, your cards and emails and comments. This just feels to us like a little getaway each week of happiness and peace in the midst of a world that just seems to be less and less of that. So thank you to all of you. Thanks to all of our supporters. And I like each week to recognize a few of you by name who are our silver and gold supporters who are given over and above to make today's show possible. So thank you today, especially to Vernell Flake, Charlotte Alsop, Frank Martin, Joanne Justice, Yvonne Bishop, Stephen Crowley, Dot Lilly, Francis Williams, Anita McCardle, and Geraldine Bourdon. Thanks to each of you and to all of our supporter family for making today's episode possible and for helping us keep everything free and available for everybody to enjoy anytime. And if you're not yet a supporter and you're enjoying the Jason Coleman Show, we would love for you to join our supporter family too. You can find out more and sign up at jasoncolemanmusic.com/join. And one more thing too, don't forget my new album, Country Gold, live from the Jason Coleman Show, is available now. It's a new 3 CD set covering not just the 60s country you've heard today, but spanning 6 decades of country greats. Visit jasonmusicstore.com and you can order yours today. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll leave you now with one final bit of 60s country gold. From 1960, I'll play for you now my granddad, Floyd Kramer's Last Date. Introducing my brand new EASYPLAY music box and music sticks. All you do is insert the stick, turn it on, turn it up. It's that easy. A brand new, easy way to listen to music anywhere, anytime. The EASYPLAY music box is a wireless portable speaker. It's small, but it packs a big sound, and it's easy enough that anybody can use it right out of the box. And it works great with these music sticks. Each music stick contains hours of piano music recorded by yours truly. When you want to change, you just unplug one and plug in a different one. And while the sticks are designed for this music box, they're USB, so you can plug them straight into your car's audio system as well. And as for the music box, it's simple, it's portable, it's just fun to use. And by the way, it's Bluetooth also, so on top of playing these music sticks, you can also play music wirelessly from your phone or device. So there you have it, my new EASYPLAY music box and music sticks. A brand new, easy way to listen to music anywhere, anytime. Order online at jasonmusicbox.com. Order over the phone at the number on your screen. Your favorite piano songs from the Jason Coleman Show are now available on CD. 13 albums and counting, including a brand new tribute to the great Ronnie Milsap. Plus the iconic songs of Elvis Presley. Also the country standards of George Jones and Tammy Wynette. And the feel-good music of John Denver. These new CDs are the latest in my Live from the Jason Coleman Show series, joining the timeless music of Glenn Campbell, the smooth sounds of the Carpenters, the smash hits of Roy Orbison, and The Young Years, a concert from my granddad Floyd Kramer's childhood piano. Plus a gospel piano concert, Hymns from the Heart. Also, Christmas hymns from the heart. And don't forget my country gold piano collection spanning the greatest country hits of the 50s and 60s, the 70s and 80s, and the 90s and 2000s. All 13 of these Live from the Jason Coleman Show CDs are on sale now. Get the entire collection in one discounted bundle, or check out our mix and match deal. Buy any 3 and get your 4th CD free. Order online at jasonmusicstore.com or call 833-633-8885 to order over the phone. So if you're a fan of our Sunday shows, now you can enjoy the music anytime on CD, Live from the Jason Coleman Show. Order yours today. You're listening to The Jason Coleman Show on WSM Radio.